all about groceries. So we are gonna do kind of grocery savings 101, how to cut your grocery budget, still eat the food that you want, but hopefully really start to save a ton. For those of you who have already been following sales and coupons, maybe this will be a little bit of a refresher, but there's always some new things to pick up as well, or things that maybe you think, you know what, I gotta get a little bit better, or I gotta push myself a little harder. So that's where I want my old folks to go to, as those of you who join me every week. We can still learn new things. We can still encourage ourselves to save more. But those of you who are definitely trying to turn over a new leaf and make some changes in your grocery budget, then tonight is definitely for you. So first off, Grocery Savings 101, while I will definitely tell you that you should, cut some coupons, I am not going to say that this is the only way to go. There's a lot that you can save without getting the Sunday paper, without cutting coupons. Put your mobile phone to work, use digital coupons. But the bulk of our savings, these are great, $3 off coupons, I'm not going to complain. But the bulk of our savings is actually not from the coupons, it's from the sales. And that has not changed. So I know that grocery stores are slowly getting restocked, but the shelves still feel empty in some areas. But the concept of grocery sales is still the same. If anything, I feel like in the last couple of weeks, our ads are getting back to full-size ads. I know the upcoming Publix ad is almost full-size on the number of BOGOs. The upcoming Harris Teeter ad is looking amazing too. We've seen Kroger mega events for the last few weeks. So things are coming back to normal, and there are ways to save. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. So yes, we're going to talk some coupons, but I don't want to lose you, in the first 5 minutes, because there's a lot of ways that we can save without having to get out the scissors if you don't want to go that route, or if you're stuck in a place where you can't even afford the Sunday paper. There's a lot that you can save without having to buy that Sunday paper too. So that's where we're going to go tonight. But if you have questions that aren't on topic, that's fine. Leave your questions in the comments, and either myself or my husband, between the two of us, his job is to make sure I don't miss them. I try to catch some too, and I will try to get you an answer. That's our goal, to answer your questions, but also to always come with a topic to maybe learn something new. So I know I already saw some questions come across, and hello to everyone that's chiming in. Wendy from up in North Carolina. I know all of my Carolina folks, we're in the Carolinas too. Y'all just batten down the hatches if you're anywhere near the coast tonight. I hope you guys are all safe and still have power. Who knows? Maybe you aren't joining us tonight. You're gonna watch later. For us, we've had clear skies all day today and got cloudy this afternoon, but that's all we've had in the middle of South Carolina. And hopefully Charleston and Myrtle Beach, y'all are all doing great. Okay, so I'm going to go to the one question I've seen come in so far, and then I'm going to get on topic, and we'll just dive into groceries. So Ashley has a question: for this week's deal at Walgreens on the Purex and the Snuggle, can we use Register Rewards to pay even though you're getting back points? Yes, so Ashley, with any Walgreens deal, if you're earning points, you can always pay with Register Rewards. And then if I'm earning Register Rewards, I can always pay with points. The two programs are happy as can be for you to go back and forth between them, and it won't mess up any of your points that you're earning or Register Rewards that you're earning. Just have a blast going back and forth between the two programs. It's when you're going to use the same program that sometimes quirks come into play. Okay, so let's talk basics in the grocery store. This is where I want us to go first. We want to follow the sales. So where you're shopping actually is important. For my folks that love Walmart, I get it. It feels like it is always low prices. They made their slogan that. It's not. So Walmart everyday prices do not touch grocery store sale prices. And there are some easy ways to see that. Now that we've gone to this whole, you can order your groceries online and you can see all of Walmart's prices before you even get into the store, this is not hard to investigate yourself. So you don't have to take my word for it at all. You can pull up the prices for yourself and see that I could buy something on always low price on Walmart and still end up paying more for it than I would on sale in a grocery store. Now, I know some folks don't want to watch sales. Well, I can't help you. You can come up with all the excuses you want in the world. I can't force you to save money, but I can tell you what works. So shopping in a big box store, grabbing everything you want all at one time, not the way to go. The way to save the most money on groceries is to buy what is on sale this week and to buy enough of it to last you until it is back on sale. Now, that does not mean that you're going to need 42 boxes of tacos. That's not where we're going. But sale cycles in most grocery stores run on a 6-week cycle. So if I go in today and Skippy peanut butter is on sale and it's buy one, get one, or it's a really great price, it's a super great price at Kroger right now if you're a Kroger shopper, you want to get enough to last you 6 weeks. Now that doesn't always mean even a full 6 weeks because there are lots of brands of peanut butter. So let's say you grab 2 jars and in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you ran out. Your kids went crazy on peanut butter. Well, then in 4 weeks, don't buy Skippy. Buy the next brand that is on sale. We do see the brands rotate. So I want to go in, I want to buy 6 weeks worth of what is on sale, or a few if it's something that you eat a lot of, to get you a little bit past what hopefully you might, we don't want to run out. That's really the goal here. Because let's say Skippy is your brand, you only eat Skippy peanut butter, and you run out. Well, 4 weeks from now, you're going to pay full price versus the $1 that you paid the last time it was on sale. Yeah, that's the price. On sale with a coupon, $1. Buying 3 of them, it isn't going to break the bank. So just so you realize too, and this is just one example, I'm going to show you some others, but I want to buy enough to last me until the sale comes back, because paying full price for it at $2.50, sometimes $3, depending on the store you're in, that hurts. And if you're in my boat and you've been doing this long enough, you don't buy it. So my kids have learned, they don't ask, hey mama, can we have this? They say, mama, when will this be back on sale? Because I won't be buying it until it comes back on sale. You're gonna have to make do, I don't know, eat jelly sandwiches if that's what it comes down to. Don't worry, I don't really make my kids do that, but you find something else to eat until that item is back on sale. And I'm really the one that struggles, by the way, because I am a super chunk, huge fan, and my kids eat it all up. And then when I want apples and peanut butter, there's no more chunky. There's a ton of creamy. Doesn't work. So I'm really the one that suffers here in our house, just so you know. My kids have it easy. That's the basics here. I buy it when it's on sale, and I buy enough of it to last me until it is back on sale, which is generally, like clockwork, every 6 weeks. Now, I am not telling you to go crazy, and the big question that I tend to get, or I've definitely gotten since March, how do we deal with stores that are limiting? Guys, like I mentioned, there are other brands. So you may go in today, cereal's a great example. You may go in today and cereal is a great price. I don't need to buy 10 boxes because next week, different cereals are on sale. And the week after that, different cereals. So for you, you go in, you buy a couple this week, you buy a couple next week. We always have a good deal on cereal. It's just changing which ones you grab. Now, if you are the kind of person who doesn't change and you eat the same box of cereal every day for 6 weeks, then yeah, you're gonna need enough to get you through 6 weeks. But most of us aren't that person. So because we have other brands to work with, this does work even with stores that are gonna limit you. You're gonna go in, you're gonna buy a couple of them this week, use the coupons, get a great deal. So to give you an example, this cereal I just pulled up, Walmart prices would be $2.98 at Walmart. And yes, I could use the same coupons that I used in Publix to buy it in Walmart. I would still not get it any less than $1.98, even with the coupons. Or using coupons with a sale, you could get it for what I paid for it, which was 44 cents for a box of cereal. Not gonna happen in the big box store, is gonna happen in the grocery store. So here's how. Grocery store, this is gonna be buy one, get one at $3.97. I know that sounds more than Walmart, but it's not. Even the sale, it's not. So the Walmart price was $3, $2.98. Walmart price is $3. The Publix price, buy one, get one at $3.97. So basically 2 for $4 at that point. We've already beaten the Walmart price just with the sale. You've got a coupon for $1 off too. That's gonna work in both stores, I know. And I had an Ibotta offer that also would have worked in both stores. But I'm already saving $1 over the Walmart price. So when I say that yes, we could sit here and we could cut all the coupons we wanted, you can, and you're gonna save a lot more adding in the coupons. I encourage you to do that. But sometimes just changing the way that you shop, not being a big box shopper, but instead saying, okay, I'm gonna put a concerted effort into following the sales and buying what I can use that is on sale. And I intentionally choose that word. It's not what I need, it's what I can use that is on sale. So for those of us who are sale-based shoppers, I do not make a list of what I am out of in my pantry and go and purchase it. I don't. Instead, I make a list of what is on sale, and I use the Southern Savers list. I'm going to show you that in just a second. I use the Southern Savers list, which is only what is on sale, and I go to the store and I buy those items. If it is on sale, this is the week to grab it, and I'm going to grab enough of it to get us through until it is back on sale. Next week, different sale items. Going to grab different things, whatever we'll use, come home. So right behind this wall is my pantry, and I am keeping it stocked. Every week coming home with different things that we'll use that slowly we're running out of because we've been using them, but then boom, they're back on sale and we've restocked them. So I'm not going to the store and buying what I need because odds are if you need it, it's not on sale. And the odds of you needing it and it being on sale, it's just not going to happen. So we're not shopping based on need, we're shopping based on sale. Now, what does it mean if you have to have something? You're gonna need to get creative. There are some ways to be able to save on items that you have to have, and the biggest way to help you with that is the item search that is on Southern Savers. So I mentioned that I use the lists that are on Southern Savers, and we cover like 30 stores, maybe even more. I haven't sat down and counted them in a while, but we cover a number of stores, and so if you pull up the Southern Savers list, you will see a list of everything that is on sale in that particular store. So we can come here, we can at the very top, we can find the store that we want to go to. I've mentioned Publix a couple of times, so let's just pull up that list really quick. So we're going to pull up Publix, but there's a lot of grocery stores there, and what you're going to look at is not the entire Publix weekly ad. It doesn't do you any good. There are things in the ad that are not a good price. So what you see here are all of the items that are 40% off or more. That's our goal. I don't want to purchase it until it is 40% off. So you're going to see a number of things in grocery stores that are like, save 20 cents, save 30 cents. Nah, we aren't there. 40% off or more. And yes, 20 cents could be 40% on a little tiny item, but it's probably not. So all of our buy one, get ones, those are in. They're 50% off. We haven't even used coupons yet. My goal is going to be to tell you when it's on sale and when we have coupons that match in with it. So for example, I'm going to make this as big as I can show it to you. These are Sargento Balanced Break Snacks. These are the ones that come in the little cups, and they have cheese and nuts and everything all inside this little snack cup for you. They are buy one, get one this week at $3.99. Now you can see the price that's in parentheses. That is the half price. It's basically telling you what the price is going to be for each one of them. If you live in the state of Florida, you must purchase both of them. You learned that a long time ago. But if you don't live in the state of Florida, you do not have to buy both of them. So that is why we have a parenthesis price, because I live in the state of South Carolina. And if I want to go in and just buy one, I can. Sorry, Florida folks, not trying to rub it in your face. Y'all end up with some pretty fun deals because of a true buy one, get one that sometimes we don't get, but we do not have to buy in multiples of 2. So for example, on this deal, it is $1.99 just with the sale. And then we've got a bunch of coupons. You cannot use all of them. My goal is to tell you every coupon that I know of, and then you're going to just find the ones that you have. So a couple of these are actually from the same insert. Really, that just means that one city got a better offer than another city. You don't have both of them. So you're gonna go to your inserts and you're gonna see, did I get the $1 or did I get the 50-cent offer? And you're gonna go with what you've got. But we also have a digital coupon. Now this digital coupon, it technically expires because this list is the one that ends tomorrow night. So this technically expired over the weekend. Had we shopped before Saturday, you would have been able to use that. And we at one point had a printable as well. So just to show you your options there, obviously the best option would be that $1 if you had it, and that would make this cost 99 cents. Now this is a 3-pack when you get there. That's not bad. You're paying 33 cents per snack cup in the end. No, not bad. Here's another one. This one says limit reached. So if you're brand new, limit reached, that means that you had your chance, but it is no longer available, and that happens. So you want to get in the habit when you're using digital coupons, when you're using printable coupons, of trying to load them when you see them or print them when you see them. There's a lot of folks trying to save money, and so the really high value offers, they get taken quickly. So this one, for example, this is truly grass-fed creamery butter. It's buy one, get one. It's $1.99 with the sale, and we had a $1.50 digital coupon. Now, I want to emphasize digital coupons really quick. So let's head to Publix's site and let me show you what I mean. And I had their weekly ad pulled up, but we're going to pull up their digital coupons specifically. So the way that these work, I load this to my Publix account, and then when I go to check out, I enter my phone number at the register and these will come off. In other stores, if you have a card, your Kroger card, you scan your Kroger card or you enter your phone number and they come off as well. So digital coupons work the same way at every store. The store that you load them at, that's the only store they're gonna work at. So obviously I cannot use a Publix digital coupon in Kroger, doesn't work that way. But here's the biggest tip I can give you about digital coupons. So let's go to most popular really quick. It's gonna show you the ones that are going away, going the fastest. People are loading them. Once I load these, so this Neutrogena, $3 off, it's mine. This coupon does not expire until the end of August. Will it still be there for you to load on August 28th? No. Odds are this coupon will probably go away by the end of this week. It came out last week, and they tend to reach their limits. But I saved it, and it's mine until it expires. And that's huge because it is actually, Neutrogena is going to be on sale in the upcoming Publix ad. So go ahead and save it. They're going to be $2 off all Neutrogena products, and then you have a $3 off coupon. You're now saving $5 off of any Neutrogena acne product, and some of them maybe cost $5.99. So you're going to pay 99 cents for it in the end. Not a bad deal at all. And we're going to see that across the board on any of these. Definitely when they line up with sales, that you're going to wish that you had them. So I want to save them when I see them so that I have them when I plan to get to the store. So one I wanted you guys to not miss, I posted this earlier today to Southern Savers as well. There are 3 offers for completely free yogurt right now. All of these are technically good through the middle of August. Are they still going to be there in the middle of August? No. So you need to, if you're a Publix shopper, you need to head over and you need to save them. So this is just free Chobani, saved. I can grab it the next time I'm in the store. Free So Delicious Pairings coconut yogurt, coconut milk yogurt, and free Light and Fit collagen yogurt. These are all 3 new products that Publix is carrying. Next time that I go into the store, I buy 1 of each of those. I enter my phone number at the register. All 3 of those items completely free. So keeping an eye on your digital coupons is very, very helpful because I cringe when you have to see that limit reached. Like you had your chance and I hope you saved it. And that's really why it's on the list, is so that you can go and see, did I save it? Did I luck out and save it before it went away? And to hopefully remind folks to check. If you do have it, grab that item because it's a really good deal. Okay, I want to pause. I know I've got questions and I kind of went a little far between my questions. So thanks for hanging if you've been waiting for your answer. So Donna says, when I tried to use paper coupons with the 5-time loaded on my Kroger card, the cashier told me I could not use them. Needless to say, it threw the savings off. So Here's the thing, with Kroger 5-time use coupons, they are store coupons. The cashiers will, it just depends on the store, be difficult. And it's them stopping it. It's not the computer stopping it. The computer will view it as a manufacturer's coupon. Sometimes, Donna, if you want, and this is 5-time use deals in Kroger for me are ones I don't shop. They end up being headaches for a lot of folks. I love mega events. Mega events are basically a 5-time use coupon that you didn't have to load. Great. And you still get to use paper coupons with all of those without the headaches at the register. But this is the tip I would give you, just like I mentioned with Publix. With Kroger, it's the exact same way. So with Kroger digital coupons, they will always apply along with a 5-time use coupon. But when Kroger releases new 5-time use coupons, they take down all the digital coupons that may match the same product. So for example, right now there's a 5-time use coupon on Kellogg's, there's a 5-time use coupon on General Mills, there's a 5-time use coupon on Chex Mix. All of those products had traditional e-coupons the night before the 5-time use coupons came out. Had you loaded them before the 5-time use coupons came out, then when you go to checkout, your digital and your 5-time use coupon come off at the same time at the register, and then you're not stuck having to depend on the cashier because they came off. And there wasn't anything the cashier could say or do in that moment. Now, if you are checking out in Kroger, it really is hit or miss, but most of the time you're not gonna have any issues because the coupons are going to apply without any issues at all. It's just as to whether or not the cashier is, I don't know, being difficult. So for me, I am fine with being a mega event shopper. I'm not a big Kroger shopper, though I have been there a bit during this whole pandemic time, just looking for unadvertised deals more than I used to. The person who usually helps me with Kroger was choosing to not go in stores. So I was going in stores more for her, and I tended to shop while I was there. But that is one that particularly I choose to stay away from just because of the headache and the hit or miss on the cashiers. Okay, so Jenny's asking, how do I get started? My issue is needing products that's not on sale. You know the 6-week cycle and that it's gonna take 6 weeks to get stocked up. Perfect. So here you go, Jenny. You need items that are not on sale right now. There's a couple of things that you could do. If you're desperately out of it and you cannot modify your shopping list, maybe modifying what you're grabbing, your meal plan that week, then I would encourage you to use the item search that's on Southern Savers. And I have the site super blown up so that you could see it all on your phone for anyone that's watching on their phone. So let me make it normal sized. It's always in the right-hand sidebar of the site. And let's say that you desperately needed, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something you might be completely out of right now. Let's go peanut butter. And you can type in just any peanut butter. We're not gonna be brand specific, right? We're trying to save money. And hit search current deals. And the item search is gonna show you everywhere that peanut butter is on sale this week. So really what it's doing is it's looking across all the sales that we have typed into Southern Savers, and you can then decide where you wanna go. So Publix has Peter Pan peanut butter, buy one, get one. Kroger has smaller containers of Peter Pan. Kroger also has Skippy peanut butter. And you just kind of, keep on going, deciding which one you wanna grab. You could head in, this is probably your best bet. I don't know if you'll find it, but Bilo this week, if you have a Bilo nearby, Bilo has their house brand peanut butter on sale for $2, but when you buy 2 of them, you're gonna get back 300 reward points, which is basically $3. So you're gonna buy 2 of them for $4, and then you're gonna get $3 back. Not bad. You just ended up paying $1 a piece for a jar of peanut butter. No coupons needed on that one, and you'll have 2 jars. So you can kind of pick or choose the deals that you want. Skippy has that digital coupon in Kroger. Skippy also has an Ibotta, so if you have a cashier that didn't accept the 75 cents off too, then you would still be able to pair in that Ibotta with the digital and have Skippy peanut butter for like $1.14. There's some decent prices. So I know peanut butter might not be what you need, but just so you can see how this is gonna work. I also have this tailored for me, so it's only showing me 6 stores, and you can do that too. If you head up to the top of the site in this top upper corner, right-hand corner, and click on Edit Profile if you're logged in, you can set what stores you shop at. So it's not gonna show you all the stores. I don't really care that peanut butter is on sale at Food City. The nearest Food City to me is in Tennessee. It's a really far way to go. So I am able to just kind of tailor this down to just the stores that I plan on going to. Show me where something I need is on sale. Use that. That's going to help you while you're trying to build your stockpile. And you're right, it is going to take 6 weeks. I need this week's sales and I get stocked on this week's sales, and then next week, and each week you're getting more and more and more of what you need. And so it comes to where, come 6 weeks, you don't have to have really anything. I just shop the sales and I stay stocked on the sales, or I modify my meal plan to work around what I know that I don't have. And so then you've got a chance to either get restocked on that for the next sale, or you just don't eat it until hopefully it comes back on sale. So meal plans, we're gonna actually go there next week, and we're gonna talk meal planning and kind of just the whole realm on freezer cooking and stocking up in your freezer, because we're right here at the end of the summer. So it would be kind of bad if we didn't go one last time. You've got a chance to get your summer stocked with all of your vegetables for the winter. But having a meal plan, even if you've got a pantry full of food, is huge for making sure that I'm not running to the store, that I am planning to cook things that I have on hand, and it's gonna reduce what you have to have while you're getting started. But even for those of us who've been at this for a while, this is our meal plan this week. So we had cauliflower soup tonight, which is meatless, and we're all still here. My husband may be guilty sometimes on meatless nights of getting up and having a bowl of cereal before he goes to bed, but he normally survives. So cauliflower soup, chicken and rice casserole, and then cook extra. So we're gonna double how much chicken we cook tomorrow night to make a chicken and poppy seed casserole for Thursday night. Tacos, and then I put Spanish rice on there, and then I took it off, and then I put it back. Anybody else do that when you're meal planning? So that's our plan for the week. And it makes life easy because I know that I have all of these in the house. I do not meal plan our lunches, but usually our lunches are leftovers, and life is happy. So we eat casseroles, we eat basic meals. We're not going crazy with the things that we're trying to grab in the grocery store because those cost money. And usually we're eating meat that's in the freezer that we bought in bulk. And last week actually was our meat week. So we went, my husband went to the Chef Store and bought 40 pounds of chicken. The Chef Store, which I've talked about on numerous Q&As, is a place that you can buy bulk meat. So it's a restaurant supply store in our area, and there are 4 or 5 of them in the Southeast. There's other restaurant supply stores too that you can look into. But for us, the Chef Store sells 40 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $44. So it's $1.10 a pound. Good luck finding that in a grocery store, because you won't. Now, 40 pounds of chicken's a lot. We vacuum seal that up, and it will last us a good almost 2.5 to 3 months, depends on how much chicken we have. We also got a lot of ground beef. They had 80% lean ground beef for $2 and some odd cents a pound. He would remember that a little bit better than me since he was in the store, but he was calling me and texting me, is this a good price? Is this a good price? Which is great. I don't mind that at all. And so we went ahead and we haven't seen ground beef really in stock, much less a good price. So went ahead and restocked our ground beef because we had almost completely run out of that too. So I do not buy meat in the grocery store. That's all of that to say, typically for us, all of our meat is coming in bulk from the restaurant supply stores. The grocery stores do have meat, and I do list their meat sales, and to them it is a sale. I'll put it that way. To them it is a sale, but even when you look at Publix I think has ground beef this week in the ad, it's still like $3.99 a pound for 80% lean. So I'm still saving half per pound to buy it in bulk at the Chef Store. So you see why you would want to do that. If you are not right near one, to me, if you're looking for a good price on meat, it is totally worth a field trip. And just buy chicken and beef and something else, and only come every 3 months. But if you're within an hour to an hour and a half of a Chef Store that will let you shop there and buy in bulk at those prices, or any restaurant supply store, make the field trip. Put some coolers in the car and just have a road trip day and check it out, because you're saving an easy 50%, if not more, on the price in the grocery store. So, that's all I'll say there. But just so you kind of see, that is a huge way that we are saving every single week. Oh, and goodness, we've got folks from all over. Sorry, I'm just seeing that. So Mikkel from Topeka, Kansas, and Barbara from Munster, Indiana. I don't know why, but that sounds like it's right out of a movie, Barbara. So is there a list of popular products and their sales at particular stores? Yes, Jenny, there is. So if you head to Southern Savers, I'll walk you through it, and then hopefully my husband can also put the link in for you. But if you go to Southern Savers, right here at the top of the site is a button that says Learn to Coupon. If you are on the mobile site, that button is not there. We had to kind of, hide and shrink. So you'll want to go to the desktop site to find this. And on the Learn to Coupon page, right here is download the by price list. And that by price list, when you pull it up, it is a list of what is a good price for the items that you're buying. Now, some of these prices are kind of pre-pandemic. So, and not that most of our prices have changed, but meat prices, if you're still shopping in the grocery store, they're still high. And possibly some other things that you're looking for. We haven't really seen a good deal on paper goods in a while. So, looking at that, keep that in the back of your mind. But these are prices from this year. I update this every single year. So use that list if you want. This by price list is a good idea of what our goal price is for the items that we're looking for in the store. And I will have my husband stick that in the comments for you guys too. But as you are heading into the store, also another thing to realize is that there are times that you'll still beat this price. I'm looking on here and I see baby diapers, and I put Huggies in parentheses, $4.25. You could actually go to CVS this week and get pull-ups for $3.49. So my goal is not to give you the lowest price because you might starve. Yes, we will see cereal for 44 cents a box, but if you still walk in and you see cereal for $1, it's still a great price, and it's okay to pay $1 for a box of cereal. We cannot base our permanent price on one deal that we got, right? So this is a go-to. If it's hit this price, it is a decent deal to grab. Another way to look at this, I know there's a lot of you who are big Aldi fans, so not trying to take away your Aldi or your Lidl if you've gotten attached to Lidl since they opened, but I would encourage you to use them as your price list. So you're used to what your prices are in Aldi or Lidl. They are beatable in the grocery store a lot. So make that your price list. If I can walk through the grocery store and I can get cereal for $1, I can't get that in Aldi, not even the Aldi house brands, then great, I beat the Aldi price. For some of you, that may mean for a few weeks until you feel safe and you're comfortable that you actually shop Aldi and you shop a regular grocery store. But I think you'll find once you kind of relax a little bit that you'll realize that you really are safe in a normal grocery store. There are some folks that will still head to Aldi for their dairy and eggs because those prices are where Aldi, they are truly Aldi's lost leaders, and Aldi's come out and said that in the past. They intentionally undercut the national price of milk and eggs to get people in the door. People will be 100% loyal to you if they know that you have the lowest price in milk. And it's crazy that we do that we would just completely not care that all the other prices are not necessarily the best prices, and we would just solely go to a store because they beat the price on milk for every other store. Don't do that. No, if you want to make an Aldi run and just get your milk, do it if that's what you need to do, but don't necessarily go in and buy everything else you need because you're already there for milk, because that's what they want you to do. And yeah, I'll get off my soapbox, but just try another store, even if it's just little bits at a time for the other things, but use Aldi as your price book if you've regularly been shopping there, because you know those prices, and then you can quickly see when you're beating them with deals and with coupons. Okay, let me get to a couple of other questions. Let's see. Oh, so Wendy's saying, do I routinely buy just milk bread? Yes, Wendy. So those are my every weeks, milk and bread. And I have learned which stores have the lowest prices. For me, I tend to do my grocery shopping like a big trip in one store each week, but I'm actually in 3 stores. And that's really for you guys because I walk Publix, Bilo, and Lowe's Foods every single week, and lately Kroger too. I've learned who has the lowest price in milk between my 3 normal stores. When I throw in Kroger, Kroger always wins. They're kind of playing the same game Aldi plays in my area. Kroger has milk for $1.29. They do not have that price in every area, so I cannot guarantee you it's in yours. So for the last few months, while I've also been walking Kroger for my normal Kroger helper, I've been grabbing our milk there. But when we are not in Kroger, which is a normal routine for us, I tend to grab my milk in Bilo. Bilo has the second best price in our area. And then bread, it's whatever one is on sale. My kids have long learned to say nothing. Whatever bread is buy one, get one this week, that's the bread you're gonna get. But I try to get them a honey wheat of some sorts if I can find one that's on sale. But we go through, we're a family of 7, at least 2 gallons of milk every week and at least 2 loaves of bread. So if I tried to buy 6 weeks of that, we would need a milk fridge and a bread freezer to get that to work, and it's not gonna work. So those are my every week items. Okay, and Wendy, you're right. So Wendy says she bought vitamins at CVS. So CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, they basically follow a Publix pattern, a Winn-Dixie pattern too for the state of Florida, but they follow it for everywhere. So the drugstores, no matter where you live, if they are running a buy one, get one deal, you must buy both of them to get the sale. You could totally buy one, but you don't want to. You want to buy both of them. Now CVS is the one exception. They will let you use a coupon on both items. So if CVS has, let's say, Arm & Hammer detergent this week on sale, this week it's buy one and get 2 free, you're allowed to use a coupon on each one of them. And we have a printable, we have a digital, we have one from the inserts. You can do that. In Walgreens or Rite Aid, if it's buy one, get one, you cannot do that. So since I'm explaining it, go ahead and explain that one too. At Barb and Lynn, you both have a great question that's right there together. How often do we see new digital coupons on Publix and Kroger? And do the new digital coupons start at the beginning of each month? Is Barb's question. So what we tend to see is digital coupons get loaded usually 2 different times of the week. So we see them load a bunch of new offers every Sunday, and then we see them load a bunch of new offers when the sale starts on Wednesday. So for us, in the database on Southern Savers, we go through those digital coupons and clean them up every Sunday and Wednesday for most of our major stores. I do not do that for all stores because it's a lot of work, but for all the big guys, so Kroger, Publix, Bilo, all of those, they get cleaned up twice a week with new offers added in. And those are the big days, Sundays and Wednesdays for Kroger, Sundays and Wednesday/Thursday for Publix, because humorously, Publix, it's like half the time they forget that everyone outside of Florida's ad starts a day early and they just live on this everything starts on Thursday mentality. And then sometimes they wake up and remember that the rest of us have our Publix ads starting on Wednesday. So I don't know, they're hard to tell, but Wednesday, Thursday for Publix and Wednesday for every other store as being when their ads are starting. And Wendy, great question. You are not the first person to ask me about the red card. I've honestly never tried to get it in another person's name, but I do not know why you couldn't. So I also have a red card that is solely in my name. It's not in my husband's name. And I don't see why at any point Target would stop him from having his own red card. Not to mention stop him from having his own Target Circle account, because when you log in, it's your Target Circle account normally. Now ours somehow is my email login, but when I log in, it says his name. So I don't really know. We obviously set this up a very long time ago. But when I log in, that's what my Target account says, welcome to my husband, every time I'm logged in, but it's all in my name. And he shouldn't have a problem with that either. So I'm not gonna give you a 100% on that, but I would be pretty certain you wouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Jessica, am I going to cover Food Lion when most of the stores change over? So Jessica, we already cover Food Lion. Food Lion is a list that's on Southern Savers. Will I start walking it for unadvertised deals? If that's what you're asking, maybe. I've been pondering this. So the problem with Food Lion, and I guess let me back up and let me put this in a teaching kind of bit that goes along with Grocery 101. When you're trying to pick what store you want to shop in, I've already told you, Walmart's not really it. You really want to look at the sales that a store is running and the store's coupon policy. And so when I'm trying to decide what store I want to be in, I want to be in a store that runs some great promotions. Because again, what I was telling you, yes, the coupons are great, but the sales are really where the bulk of our savings is. And so that's where Food Lion has an issue, Jessica, because their sales really aren't there when we compare them to Publix and Kroger and Harris Teeter and even Lowe's Foods. Food Lion may have like 5 buy one get ones in the whole store. They rarely run a bunch of promotions. They'll run some here and there. They're hit and miss, but they don't run a ton. They do have their new reward system. So I mean, they're trying, but they're almost trying in the wrong areas, and they're making it a little too hard, especially when you look at who is typically shopping a Food Lion store, and they're not folks that are even going to take the time to try to figure out a rewards program. So Food Lion needs to put their effort into sales and promotions that they aren't doing. So I should try to go get a job with them, really. Like, let's just try to help you out, Food Lion, as best we can. So I will try. That's kind of where I am right now. I think when everything switches over, when we lose buy low in our area, so those of you who don't know what we're talking about, buy low is one of the larger grocery stores in the South Carolina, some parts of Georgia, some parts of North Carolina, and they are selling all of their stores, really they already have, to Food Lion. Those stores, from what I've heard talking with folks at the store level and the corporate level, will switch after Christmas, is what most stores are saying now. Some are closing before then, but the stores that will become Food Lions are switching after Christmas. When that happens, I probably will walk Food Lion just to see what I can find, and we'll just kind of take it as it comes. If I'm finding stuff, maybe we'll continue. But if I feel like I'm there and I'm not finding anything, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll keep it up, but we'll see. Okay, so Mikkel says, so at CVS with the buy one and get 2 free, is that 2 coupons or 3 coupons? So CVS will let you use 3. So you're buying 3 products and you are allowed a coupon on each item that you're grabbing, even though 2 of them are free. And that's their coupon policy. It's written out and states that you are allowed a coupon per item that you purchase, as long as that is in the coupon's wording. So if your coupon says a limit of 1, and I know that Arm & Hammer's in one of these inserts, but I can't for the life of me remember which one. I'm trying to see if I can find an example here. Well, here, I don't even know if I can get it close enough for you guys to read it. But in all that fine print right there on that Advil coupon, it says limit 1 coupon per purchase, and then a limit of 4 like coupons in the same shopping trip. So let's say that it said a limit of 1 per person. Then even if you're buying 3 items, if this is the only coupon you had, that's the only coupon you're gonna get. So I do have to follow the rules on the coupon, but when it comes to that Arm & Hammer and I've got 1 in the insert and 1 is a printable and 1 is a digital, you're good. Buy 3 of them, use 3 coupons, and have a blast. And hopefully you're gonna still find them in the stores. It is one that tends to sell out when we see it, and definitely when we have coupons. So if you don't find them in CVS, they're also on sale in Walgreens this week. They're on sale for $2.99. Use your $1 coupon, you're gonna pay $1.99, and that might be the better way to go. Okay, and let's talk rain checks. So Lynn is saying, do you think the grocery stores will ever go back to writing rain checks? I do. It's really a customer service issue. They would love to bring them back because they know that it upsets people for them to be out of supplies. Will we see them writing them anytime soon? No. So where we are right now, it's really not the grocery store's fault that things are not coming back in stock. The brands, Campbell's, for example, I was reading a long grocery news article in the last couple of weeks about Campbell's and about General Mills and their struggle to get restocked. So I don't know if you've noticed, but soup in our area anyway, those shelves are still, they're not completely bare, but they're still really sparse. And soup is one section in our Publixes all over town that still has a limit. So paper goods and soup. And humorously in our Target, Pepsid. Is everybody sitting at home with heartburn? That's a new one to me. But these shortages are from on the brand side, not on the store side. Poor Campbell's, what they had as kind of back supply, they can't get ahead. They can't make more to get a surplus made to get all of the stores restocked. And so they're stuck in this just constant making to keep them kind of stocked, but not being able to get back up to full supply. I don't really know what Campbell's plan is gonna be either, because what we're currently sitting in is off season for soup. And soup, it's about to come back in season, always the beginning of September. So normally I would tell you, we talk about a 6-week sales cycle, but there are 2 exceptions. And that is temperature specific food, like soup, hot cocoa. We don't see those items on sale all summer. And then we see them back on sale in the winter. So I'm not quite sure what Campbell's plan is going to be come winter. Probably not a lot of sales there either. But demand is going to go up and they still don't have the supply. And because of that, as one example, we will not see grocery stores reissue Rainchecks. So the issue with Rainchecks for the grocery store standpoint, just to explain how this works in the grocery store. Let's say that Publix puts Skippy on sale, buy one, get one this week. Publix does not lose any money on that buy one, get one deal. It's paid for by Skippy. Instead, Publix can lose money though if they run out of Skippy and they have to issue Rainchecks. Anything that they do not sell during the sale ad does not get reimbursed from Skippy. So when they then issue Rainchecks, they are covering that big sale price difference. So they're going to issue Rainchecks just to keep customers happy, but they can't afford to issue them outside of where we are right now when, yes, they've run out, yes, it was on sale, but it's not their fault. There's no supply for them, and they would just be losing a ton of money when you came back in to shop with all of those pieces of paper. They're not going to get reimbursed for any of those buy one, get one sales now. So hopefully that helps. Okay, and then another question on CVS. What's the easy way to find out if your CVS honors the 98% rule? So this is across the board. It's just in the computer system for CVS. And I'm trying to think of if I have a CVS receipt that I could show you, but I don't think I have one handy. So you'll see on the bottom of your CVS receipt how much you have left to earn a reward. And it will show you maybe that you have $1.20. Sometimes it will even say that you have 25 cents left to earn a reward, but the reward is on your receipt or the reward is in your account. So across the board, CVS cash registers, if I have achieved, let's say I needed to purchase $30 worth and I've purchased $29.80, it's happy and it will work. The exception that you need to be careful of are percent off coupons. They do end up reducing the amount before the $30 and they do throw you off. And some $5 off 30s, $6 off 30s, general store coupons can also affect that 98% rule. Not all, but some, and I wish there was a rhyme or a reason, but there's not. No other coupons that you will throw in will end up affecting that rule though, and then you didn't have to buy all $30 and you're good to go. So Lynn says on her CVS app, she's not getting CVS coupons anymore. What should I do? I'm still getting the manufacturer's coupons, just not all of the store app coupons. I've tried calling and cannot get anyone to answer. So honestly, Lynn, you're not alone. I've had some other folks share this same thing. So if you are stuck with no CVS store coupons in the past, and this was years ago before apps existed, what I would have told you to do is to go to CVS and to basically start over. So it's getting a new CVS card and creating a new CVS account and starting to use that new card. So I'm not going to link it to my current card. I'm going to become a new shopper. And when you do, you will tend to have more CVS coupons in your account. So, and when we're talking CVS coupons in your account, for me, just to show you, all of these loaded are from last week. You always want to get in the habit of loading every Saturday, and I did do that. And then all of these are from this week. So I haven't even hit the manufacturer's coupons yet. These are just my store coupons, and it just keeps going. We could be here for a while. So this is your goal. And then we've hit app only, which everyone has app onlys for the whole month. So there's a lot there. And now we're in manufacturers. So I'm not saying that you're going to have as many as I'm showing you. The more you shop in CVS, the more store coupons you should have. But if you have not, for weeks and weeks and weeks, you've not had any, you know that you're digital, you know they should be there, you know they're not printing for you at the coupon center, then your only option is to start over with a new card. And I know that might not be what you want to hear, but it does work. and it has long kind of been the go-to answer. And we're talking, like 10 plus years, go-to answer. Okay, so Cindy, if Food Lion and Walmart are the only places to shop within a 45-minute drive, what is my suggestion for shopping? I would probably pick Food Lion over Walmart. It's not the ideal, but it is better than Walmart. So there you go, Food Lion. You got something good out of me. It's not what you necessarily want to hear, but it's your best option of the two. The other thing that I might point you towards is doing some shopping online. So in terms of the deals that we can get, there are some items that are great items to buy online, and we see Amazon match them. We'll see, so Target this week, for example, you buy $50 worth of household products, you get a $15 gift card back. Well, you could buy that from Target.com, you could have it shipped, you would still get the gift card. That's option A. They do have digital coupons that you could use with it. But option B is that Amazon tends to match Target's promotions, and they are this week. So I can buy $50 worth of household items and I get $15 off instantly. I don't get a gift card on Amazon, but I get an instant savings for the same types of participating items. So for you, it may be that I don't buy household, I don't buy personal care in Food Lion or Walmart. If you don't have a drugstore, for sure. It's hard to imagine not having a drugstore, Cindy, so hopefully you do have one of those. You want to buy anything that you can eat in a grocery store and anything you can't eat in a drugstore. It's a good rule of thumb. But then maybe shopping online for some of those instant savings or gift card promotions and getting the free shipping. Even though there's not a Target for hours, it doesn't matter. You can still shop the deals, you can still get the gift cards, and then use the gift cards online for the next purchase that you make. Whether you plan to ever go to a Target or not, you can still grab some of those deals. Let's see. So Sanella says, give you some motivation. What's a really good deal that you've snagged? So for me, it's hard to kind of sit back and say like one particular thing. We've been doing this so long. I've been couponing now for almost 15 years, which is hard to imagine. But yeah, we've been at this for a really long time. But what I will say for us, typically I can get all of our food for a family of 7 for around $75 a week in the grocery store. And that is saving on average $150 to sometimes even higher in the grocery store. So for me, that's my kind of keeping it motivated, is always trying to walk out and saving more than I spent every time I go to the store and being able to hit our budget every time I go to the store. So, in terms of great deals, it would probably be heading to CVS, because when we shop the drugstores, I really can walk out and pay next to nothing, 10 cents for items, sometimes less, and have a blast with the drugstore rewards. So Wanda says, do you have to load some coupons yourself on Saturday at CVS? So you need to, I pull up their app. I don't go to the store. Nothing would print for me at the coupon center, but I pull up the CVS app and I digitally load every single offer in the app so that I then have it for the next week. It extends the expiration dates. Okay, we've been all over the board and I've kind of forgotten what we have or we haven't covered when it comes down to savings. But to kind of recap, we talked about the fact that grocery stores run on a 6-week cycle. Use the lists that are on Southern Savers, the Publix list, Food Lion, wherever you're headed to. The items that are on that list, they are not the entire weekly ad. So let's talk about that really quick before we run out of time. As I'm telling you, I don't want you to just shop the weekly ad. So to pull this up for you, this is the current Publix weekly ad. And if I'm looking at this, not everything in a grocery ad, no matter what grocery store you're going to, not everything is a good price. So when you're using a list on Southern Savers, I'm only typing the items that actually are on sale. But there's a number of things in the ad that, you can grab them if you want to, but they really aren't that much on sale at all. So how do you tell what's good and what's bad? Most of our grocery stores, Kroger excluded, most of our grocery stores give us math. I don't know if I can get this any bigger for you guys. So we'll see what Publix does here. Oh, that wasn't what we wanted to do, but let's see how huge we can make it. Oh, we can't. Okay, so let's play it this way then. So I'm going to click on this one. You can see it's giving you math here. It's saying save up to 98 cents on 2 of them. So it's basically you're saving 49 cents on the package of mushrooms. That's a decent price. It's 25%, but it's not 40% either. But all throughout the ad, there is a green line underneath everything. And whenever I try to hover over it, it goes away. But you get the idea. It's the very bottom, below the price. How close can I get the cursor? Right there, that very bottom line underneath the item is a green line. It is the math. And we see that in most of our grocery ads. So if you're a person who wants to get the ad out, you want to figure out for yourself what is good, what is bad, look at that math. Because that math is telling you how much you're saving and whether or not this is a decent price. So this whole we've made it massively big number doesn't really mean anything. We put it on the front page, doesn't really mean anything. I really want to look at the math. And you're going to see some things very quickly that you're like, oh, that just doesn't sound good at all. And you'll know to move on. A few other things that Publix is known for is all through this ad, all these items up here, they have math. And then all down here, they don't. It's not because they didn't have anything to say, it's because there's nothing fun to say. So they kind of realize, we could tell you how much you're saving, but we realize that if we did, you would realize that you're saving 20 cents, 30 cents, and you're not going to be excited. So they tend to leave math off on a lot of things that aren't a decent deal. Another one that they love to do is on this one, none of these items have math. They all say surprisingly low price. When you get to the store, pull back the tag. Publix plays this game all the time. Target does too. Pull back the tag. It's surprisingly low price, tends to be the exact same price that it was last week. So just so you kind of learn the way that these places play, they all do it. Target is notorious for it. You'll peel back the tag and it was 10 cents cheaper this week over last week, but it got a really big tag. It doesn't mean that it was a good price. So 40% off or more, that's what we're looking for. You don't have to do this yourself though. You really can just head over here. You know, we can even pull up Food Lion if we want, pull up the list of the store that you're looking for. And the deals that are there are only the deals that are 40% off or more for whatever store it is that you pull up. And there's a lot there. So use those lists, make it easy on yourself. You can add items by clicking boxes next to them. And then we can jump to the bottom here and we can pull them straight to a shopping list so that now you're ready to print that out and go to the store. That's our goal. Make it as easy as we possibly can for you. So we're buying it on sale and buying enough of it. And then we want to add in the coupons. I didn't want to go fully into organization, but I will show you what I do really quick. So this is where my coupons live. If you're going to add in paper coupons, the Sunday paper is the only paper that you need. With the Sunday paper, you want to get the one that's from the biggest city that you can get. There are some big cities that no longer get Procter & Gamble inserts and they no longer get Retail Me Nots, which is RMN. If you used to coupon years and years ago, this has changed its name 3 times in the 15 years that I've been couponing. It used to be a V, then it was a red plum, and now it is a Retail Me Not. So some cities have lost 2 of the 3 inserts that we get on a regular basis. If that is your city, you want to look at getting your inserts online. If you want to use the Sunday coupons, I do this, so my coupons come via the mail. I get them from SundayCouponInserts.com, all one word, SundayCouponInserts.com. And then I file them in a hanging file folder. So I don't cut my inserts, I keep them whole. The newest ones are in the back, the oldest ones are in the front. And so each week I come in, I grab the oldest ones in the front, and I pull them out, and I just move the folder to the back and I put this week's coupons in the back and we're done and we move on. So it makes it super simple to organize. All you want to do in that is rate the date really big on the front of those inserts, because sometimes you will pull them out and forget where they go. The date is on here, but it's really, really tiny on the spine of that insert and you don't want to have to study that. So just write the date in a Sharpie marker on the front really big and shove them all in the same pocket together. So these are the 4 that just came out in Sunday's paper. Everything from this Sunday going in the same pocket together. And then when your shopping list tells you to find the $3 off Advil coupon in the RMN from 8-3, trying to think of what, no, 8-2, then that's what you would do. You'll pull out the 8-2 inserts and you would cut that coupon and you'd be good. So my goal is to get you as close as we can to it. But that's how I organize my coupons. When I head into the store, I tend to put my coupons in a Ziploc bag and I'm good to go. I just cut whatever I need. I do have a coupon bag. Lately, I've not been taking this into the store just because I don't really want to put a whole bunch of stuff in the cart just to walk away and have, I don't know, have it sat in the cart the whole time. Like they're cleaning the tops of the carts, but they aren't cleaning all the insides. But you could go this route if you wanted to and keep everything in a bag too. I used to take this into the store with me, but it didn't mean that I would find a coupon in here. Most of the sections in here don't have anything in them. They just have the coupons that maybe I come across in the store, so your dispenser coupons or coupons that I printed and I'm holding on to until they're on sale. Because remember, you want to grab them when you see them, not wait. Doesn't mean it's going to be around. Definitely not right now. We're seeing offers go very quickly right now. So anything that I printed will be in there, organized by category. And again, if you're brand new, and we're kind of, this is crash course Grocery 101, and we've been answering some other questions, so we haven't gotten to everything. So some follow-up if you're still trying to learn more. If you head to if you're on Facebook, if you head to our grocery coupon group and join our grocery coupon group, the top thing you'll see is a couponing workshop that you can watch at your own pace. But if you head to YouTube, that workshop is also on YouTube. So head to YouTube and look through all our videos. So youtube.com/Southern Savers. It's about a 2.5 hour online workshop. And you can sit there and hear everything beginning to end and then some, so that maybe all of this that we've talked about and then even more can soak into your brain. But the gist of what I want you to go away with on this really is that we're going to change the concept. I'm not shopping based on what I have to have this week. I'm shopping based on what is on sale. I may even be changing up the store that I'm in to try to shop in a store that has more sales, and then grabbing those sale items enough. Maybe it's just 2 or 3. If you're not a big family, you don't need a ton to get you through. You're not eating the same meals every single week. You don't do that. You might eat the same meals every other week, but we still only need 3 if that's the case until it would come back on sale. So we're not talking a ton, but getting a few of that item until it comes back on sale. And then adding in the coupons. We talked paper coupons. I didn't talk at all mobile apps. And we need to get there. I was actually thinking we would do a mobile app night here in a couple of weeks, but just to hit on it really, really fast, and it might take my phone a second to pull up, I kind of decided I wasn't using it. So we'll see if it will decide here in a second to show back up or not. Let's see, I'll watch it full screen until it comes back. Oh, there we go. And then it did. Okay, so with mobile apps, Ibotta is a huge one. Ibotta has hundreds of offers. It's a great place to get started. One that I had up earlier because I was writing a post for it. Kind nut butter bars, they're free if you head to Target. The best part right now, they're on sale for $1.50. So you buy it for $1.50 and you get $2.49 back from Ibotta. Okay, that's not hard to decide. You're gonna get paid 99 cents to buy some kind nut butter bar. Go for it, buy it. But Ibotta has tons of offers. And this was just me searching for kind, and they work in tons of stores. So these can be used on top of paper coupons when you're shopping in the store. So my Kroger folks and your 5-time use coupons, you can use your 5-time use coupons and you can still use Ibotta. And you can use Ibotta in any other store that you go to. There's also, come on buddy, there's also a lot of offers in Walmart, online. Oh, and by the way, this reminds me guys, we have something new. We just talked Target and Walmart last week. My mom pointed this out to me in the middle of last week because she's the one that goes through Ibotta. So we just passed Target and we're gonna pass Target again here. Oh, we're not, he's hidden. Let me type in Target. Oh, there, now he's showing me. Target online. So last week I told you could only do Walmart online and Walmart grocery, but you can now do Target online. So if I buy things from Target online for a pickup order, where normally I would not get a traditional Target receipt, I'm good. If I've linked my Target account and I do a Target pickup or delivery order, but after purchasing it online, I can still submit for any Ibotta offers that are there. So kind of a fun addition for anyone that even has been at this for a while, just to save a little bit more. Obviously, DiGiorno pizza, they're not going to ship that to you, but you could do that if you wanted to. It's just so you can see, I can use this in store or online. The tricky part here, just to show you, they have not changed the logo on this. So it still has that little Target square and it looks just like the other Target square. So we just have the red Target. For Walmart, they did make two symbols. So Walmart, you'll see that normal Walmart symbol and then you'll see Walmart grocery. They did not do that for Target online. So do try to make sure you're in the right category in case an offer is really just an online offer or just an in-store offer. Make sure you're looking at the right one. Hopefully they'll change that soon, but that is new for Ibotta and kind of fun to see them making some changes. Okay, so have I ever done a CVS Get Ready With Me video? I don't know if I have. I've done videos where I'm headed to the grocery store, but for me, CVS is about the same process. We did cover CVS last week as what we talked about for the whole Q&A. But I could put together a how to get started at CVS, kind of get your things together video, I guess, and try to walk you through the ideas or what I'm looking at when I'm making my CVS list. And then you don't have a Kroger or Publix nearby. Would it be worth it to travel 30 minutes for the deals? You're probably asking the wrong person. Yes, always. And for me, my nearest grocery store is 25 minutes away. So it's a journey I make every week, but it's also by choice. So we live out in the country. I have a Food Lion 15 minutes away that I refuse to go to. And I always drive to go to a Publix, a Bilo, or a Kroger. So I'm always going to give you a yes on that one. It may not be what you want to hear, but it is worth it. So for me, that, maybe it's an extra 10 minutes that a normal person wouldn't make out of the way to go to a grocery store. But for that extra 10 minutes, I can walk out of Publix and have saved 120, 150 bucks. Yeah, that's worth the extra 10 minutes that I couldn't have done if I'd gone to the Food Lion 15 minutes down the road, and definitely couldn't have done at Walmart for everything. And Anne, with Ibotta, do you have to pre-select the offer? Yes. So technically, there's some wiggle room there with Ibotta. They don't report it down to the minute as to when you purchased it, but in their terms and conditions, they do tell you that you need to have pre-selected all offers before checking out. So with most mobile apps, and this is the same with store apps too, guys, almost every mobile app out there now has a barcode scanner. So use it. Grab your products. Oh, here I'm like showing you how it works, and we're not even looking at the same thing. Oh, wrong button. There we go. So use your barcode scanner. So grab your Skippy peanut butter, scan your barcodes, and it is going to say, hey, I have an offer on Skippy peanut butter. And I can load this offer right there in the store. All I needed to do was click that little plus button, and we're good to use this. Assign this to a kid. Give them the phone, tell them to scan every single thing that goes in the cart. And if anything, they're gonna end up catching some offers you didn't even know about. But now it's all in there and I'm ready to go shopping. You definitely have to do that before you would redeem a receipt. So some of these stores, like for me, for Kroger, I'm actually going to have to take a picture of my receipt. So I would click on Kroger and it's gonna walk me through and say, okay, you shopped at Kroger, then you're gonna need to take a picture of your receipt. It's gonna walk me through how to do that. But if I try to submit this receipt and I didn't have Skippy marked as like checked and activated, then when I go to redeem, it's not even gonna be in the list. It's not even gonna show up as an offer that I could have purchased. It's really frustrating because then you have to cancel out all the pictures you've already taken of the receipt, go back and activate Skippy. Nobody wants to do that. So just try to get in the habit really of doing it in the store, and then you're not stuck. They're all activated and you're all ready to go when you're ready to submit your receipt. And Dee Braswell, so it's not that I'm opposed to Food Lion, but no, I do not shop there. because I do have a lot of other options in my area. We have Buy Low, Publix, Kroger, Lowe's Foods, Food Lion, Target, Walmart, all the drugstores. So I don't need to be in Food Lion. They're really down the list. So if I were to rank them for you, Publix and Kroger are kind of neck and neck. I'm a buy one, get one girl. I grew up in Florida. So I think for a lot of us that are true Floridians at heart, Publix is your store. I was the person who moved to South Carolina and informed South Carolinians that Publix gives your kids cookies because they didn't know that. I grew up with the cookie. That's how I know. So Publix has always been my place. Kroger still has some great promotions. I'm a mega event girl, not a 5-time use girl personally when it comes to their promotions. Buy Low is great. I'm sad to be losing them. Buy Low doubles coupons. So that's the next rung, is how are they dealing with their coupons? Buy Low doubles coupons. Lowe's Foods doubles coupons. Harris Teeter doubles coupons. Ingles doubles coupons. So any of those stores, if you have them in your neck of the woods, that gives them a leg up over other stores. I've got a 50-cent coupon. It's now worth $1. Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, 75-cent coupons doubled to $1.50. That's significant. An example, starting Wednesday in Harris Teeter, there's a 75-cent printable coupon. Go print it if you have a Harris Teeter near you. For Luigi's Italian Ice, there's a 75-cent Ibotta offer for Luigi's Italian Ice, and they're going to be buy one, get one. You are going to make money to buy Luigi's Italian Ices after the sale, the coupon, and the Ibotta offer. I don't have a Harris Teeter nearby. I kind of wish I did, but Publix is going to have almost the same deal, so my Publix shoppers don't get sad. Publix is going to have Luigi's Italian Ice for 30 cents a box. We're not going to make money, but 30 cents is definitely a great price using a coupon, using an Ibotta offer. So that's where the fun comes in, is pairing in those sales with all the offers that we have. So looking at the store's promotions, looking at the store's coupon policies, and then trying to make that decision. And that's where Food Lion's getting put lower and lower on the rung. They don't really have a super fun coupon policy. They don't really run a lot of sales or promotions. And so they're getting put below all those other stores that do lots of other things that they don't do. So if that's your favorite store, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll change my tune when we lose our Buy Low and I'm forced to go in Food Lion a little bit more often than I normally would. But hopefully that kind of maps it out for you. Let's see. And Sanella says, that she's been couponing for over a decade, but hasn't done it in a year or two. So welcome back. I hope that you'll get started back into it, because for us, it's massive. I can't imagine giving all that money back. That we're saving in our grocery budget to go back and start to spend a ton of money on our groceries would pretty much break my heart. So for us, it's a long term. It was never, the crazy hobby and then walking away from it. And I don't think with 5 kids that you can. We got to keep food on the table, but it's definitely something that's worthwhile to get back in. Okay, let's see. So Betsy, you're saying you don't see your beauty rewards showing up in CVS anymore. Has something changed? Let me see if I haven't spotted them in mine, but I also haven't been buying any cosmetics lately. Wow. I have a lot of CVS store coupons as I try to scroll back up. They may have taken it out of the app and where it was accruing, because I don't see the accrual. Yeah, that is interesting. So I don't know, it might be something that they're only showing on their website now, but that used to be right between your store and your manufacturer's coupons, and it's not there anymore. I can ask the folks that I know at CVS Corporate and see what they say, but I don't know that they've changed anything about what they're doing. I don't think they're tracking them any differently or rewarding them any differently. I think they maybe just moved it around. They're always kind of changing up how they handle their app. I think every time they do, it moves my mom's cheese, because she always tells me when they've changed up the app, since she's the one that's always typing in all the coupons. But they like to make changes, and Target has made a lot of changes this past week in their app, just in case anyone hasn't noticed that either. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. We're a bit over on time. And I guess on this note, so Tara, I just saw your comment. She says, I'm new and it can be so overwhelming. So let's end here. If you're brand new, yes, you can go and go crazy. That Publix list on Southern Savers has 100 items on it. Don't do that. So if you're brand new, this is what I want you to do this week. I want you to use the list that's on Southern Savers. Let me hold your hand because, guys, it can't get any easier. You don't really want to have to go find all these offers yourself. But use the list that's on Southern Savers, and every list, and I'm gonna pull Publix back up. I know you may not have that in your area, but it's just what we've been talking about. So it's kind of more of a continuity. There's a feature here that I want to introduce you to. So there are multiple lists available. This is the current list. This is actually the preview list of what's gonna come in 2 days. But this FAR tab, it's there on every single list that you're using. It is the dollar or less tab. So if you're brand new, I want you to use that tab for the next couple of weeks. And really, and it actually has both lists available. So let's actually uncheck the list that is currently going. Let's just look at next week's list. This ad starts on Wednesday. So we're looking at or Thursday for my Publix Florida folks. So we're looking at all the top deals. Add maybe 10 of these to your list. Don't go overboard, but you're just looking at the best things. So here's our Luigi's Italian Ice. It's actually cheaper than this in most stores. In my store, it's not buy one, get one at $4.59, but it's buy one, get one at $4.39. And your Ibotta offer could also be higher. This is going to be a good deal. So add the top deals that you want, 10 of them, to your list. Make a printable shopping list, find the coupons for those 10 deals, and go to the store. Keep your list small, and that way, when you're getting started, you're way less overwhelmed. You haven't spent an hour trying to get this list together, and you're losing your mind, and you haven't even gotten to the store yet. You're just going in for 10 deals. It's like you're getting your feet wet. And when that works, and you see how much you saved just on those 10 deals, then you've had this instant win, and you're ready and you're motivated to add 10 more deals. You know, you get the idea. This doesn't need to be I tried to swallow the whole Publix list on the very first week of couponing. It just needs to be that you figure it out, that you learn the lingo a little bit at a time, you get registered for different apps a little bit at a time, and so that you're less overwhelmed. And hopefully that will help Tara and anyone else that's getting started, because I don't want you to get burnt out on week 2. We want you to be able to figure this out and make some huge changes. Again, I mentioned earlier, our grocery budget is like $75 a week for 7 people. And guys, that hasn't changed in 10 plus years. Well, the number of people have in the last 10 years, but our grocery budget has not really changed that much. It was still that much even when I had kiddos in diapers. Not paying for diapers has kind of given us a little extra room. But that would be my encouragement for y'all, is just getting in, figuring out what your budget can get down to, and then enjoying the savings. I love to check out in Publix and realize, like, whoa, I just saved like 4 tanks of gas, or the electricity bill, or something, you know, putting it into some really tangible amount that you just walked out the door not spending is a fun way to stay motivated too. So hopefully that will help you as you get going and get started. Don't get overwhelmed. Start really, really small, and little bites and one day at a time. All those motivational tips we'd give ourselves for anything we were doing, any new leaf we were starting. We're not going to walk out the door and try to lose 100 pounds this week. That would be pretty amazing if you could do it, but you can't. So let's walk out the door and just try to save a little bit this week and a little bit next week until we really get into the swing of how this is all working for you. So again, follow up if you want to jump in, and we didn't cover everything by any means. Head to YouTube, watch the full coupon workshop, or head to our grocery deals group if you're on Facebook. Watch the full coupon workshop on either of those places. There's also a workbook that you can download on either of those places, and follow along and learn everything there is to learn. And then every Monday night we're here. So same Q&A time. Next Monday night, we're gonna talk meal planning, freezer cooking, and we might even go more into coupon organization and all of that. We'll just see where the questions take us to, but that's my plan. So same time, same place, next Monday night. Thanks for sticking with me even as we went over tonight. I just wanted to try to get to everyone's questions and get everything answered. And Wendy, I 100% agree. Wendy says she got hooked on the free toothpaste, and that was it. CVS is what won me over when I first got started 15 years ago. I left CVS with bags of groceries, having paid 25 cents for all of it, and I just sat in the car going, it's all free, the whole store. How did this happen? And I just had this aha moment, and there was no going back. And my husband has probably had days that he would have preferred that not to have happened, but if I were to tell you how much we've saved in the last 15 years, he's probably a little happy with it too. So no complaints from anyone here. So hopefully you guys will get motivated to get started with little steps and fun deals and start saving a ton of money. So thanks for joining me tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow about 2 o'clock. That's become my go-to time to talk all of the deals in CVS and Walgreens this week. So make plans to join me or watch it after the fact. We will go live on Facebook and YouTube at 2, so you can either catch it or it'll be saved. And then we'll be back here next Monday night at 8:30. So y'all have a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon.